Okay, so we're back at Raven Cliffs Falls, and I've got a friend with me today. And this is her first time being out here. Mischa. Well, she's all preoccupied with everything that's going on around here. So this should be fun. We'll see how well it goes. All right, and so wearing the limbers today, taking these out, and I've got them pretty well broke in. All right, Mischa, go ahead and lead the way. Well, you can see there's a lot of exposed roots here. We gotta go across, Mischa. Come on. Mischa, this is going to take forever if you keep doing this. Come on. This just shows we got to get you out more often. So this trail isn't so bad. There are a lot of exposed roots and rocks, so you got to be careful of that. But otherwise, it's a very nice, peaceful walk. I think towards the end here, if I remember correctly, the grade gets a little steeper, but right now we're just kind of getting started and it's not too bad. Originally, I was going to, we were going to go to Destiny Gap to Cow Rock, but Mischa decided to upchuck in the car, so we went ahead and cut it short and stopped here instead. So comparatively speaking, these compared to the Mindel Super Perfect, these feel really good. They're nice and stiff, so you can walk over, you know, the roots and rocks and stuff like that, and really doesn't affect much. So in that aspect, they're very similar. These are actually smaller than the Super Perfects I have right now, and Mindel's gonna exchange my Super Perfects for me. So I'll have to revisit this after that. Where do you want to go now, Mischa? We got to go over that rock or around it. Looks like a bunch of dead trees got washed down here at one time. No, that doesn't mean we turn around. It means we go over it. Over. Over. Come on. Up. Up. Good girl. Very serene out here. It's just great to get out here and hike, and it's fun. I wish my wife was with me, but unfortunately, she was involved in a car accident and she really can't do it right now. So hopefully she'll get better and, you know, be able to do it later. So. So my thoughts, I don't know, we're probably a mile in. My thoughts on the Limmer versus some of the other boots that I have is the Limmer locks the heel in a lot better. I suppose I could get some of the other hiking boots to get close by changing the lacing method, but this boot, you know, lacing it up, and I'll cover that in another video, how I lace these up. It's really tight, or snug, not tight, it's snug. And it feels great. I mean, it feels like it should. I mean, this is what hiking should be, is being able to go and navigate some of these more technical or semi-difficult trails without any issue. So. Well, I got into some deep water crossing the creek there and went over the tops of both boots, but not bad. You know, but I mean, otherwise, when I was in water that was up to, you know, near the top, you know, that my feet were dry, and I don't think they're terribly wet right now. We'll find out when we get back. We'll check it out. Mischa. All right, so what did I think? I'm impressed. I mean, I knew the Limmer was a good boot. I mean, just based on wearing it, you know, the time that I wore it, but that was all like level ground. This, I actually got out on some of the more challenging trails and, you know, over exposed roots, rocks, through streams. Did a really good job. I mean, a bang up job. So, yeah, it's a great boot. In comparison with the Super Perfect, this boot is a little more nimble. Able to get around easier, and again, that may be because I know I've got the wrong size in the Super Perfect, but the Super Perfect does appear to have a little more cushioning on the side. But you know what? I don't need it with this boot, with the Limmer. I was able to get going at a pretty good clip wearing these boots. So yeah, I mean, great boot. I'd certainly recommend them if you're doing something besides just flat surfaces. It'll definitely help you out. All right, so once again, we were out at Raven Cliffs Falls Trail and had a great time. We were out here for about an hour and a half, I suppose, and Mischa really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it, and making my way through the trails with the Limmers, I did it without a problem. So if you have any questions or anything, don't hesitate to reach out to me. Be glad to answer any questions you may have. Thanks for watching. Okay, so for a moment here, let's talk about lacing and how I lace these up. So all the way up to the third from the top is just standard lace. You know, you go under, come over, and then go, you know, to the next. Now this one here, which is the third one from the top, you actually come up and you go over the top. See how it makes like this loop or teardrop shape? And you do that on the next one too. And then when you get to the top, when you start to tie your knot, usually you flip it once, you know, to create the first part of the knot. You know, you go over and under once, but what you want to do is you want to do it twice. And what that does is that helps lock this in place, get it nice and snug, and then you can go ahead and get your bows in.